Alright, we're starting another day in Central Park. We've already seen the Ghostbusters building, so I'll insert that footage. But after our walk today, we're going to meet Jessica for breakfast at a bagel place, and then see the Met, and then we have an exciting dinner at a place called Enoteca Maria, which is run by grandmas. It's like grandma's home cooking, basically, and it's a different menu every night. So it should be fun. I'll show all that.
And it's on Staten Island.
Yeah, so we'll get to Staten Island for the first time. Or we will. These guys have been. But yeah, it should be fun. So remember a couple of days ago we said we'd found the Ghostbusters building? Well, we didn't. It's this one. 55 Central Park West. In the movie it's a lot taller, and then there's also not anything by it. So it doesn't quite look what it would in the movie, but this is it. The other thing is, I believe this building is the building that Walter Hobbs, Buddy the Elf's dad, pops out of at the beginning of the movie. I think it's supposed to be their apartment building, so that's another movie tie-in. I'll have to confirm that, but I'm pretty sure that's true. We're back in the area called the Ramble. This is the one where all the paths are a little bit, not disjointed, but windy. So we'll see if we can see any birds or wildlife. There's a cardinal like 5 feet from us. Strikingly red. Whoa! That came right at us. That's right there.
3 feet from us.
One thing you see a lot of is these mourning doves, which if they take off you can see the white kind of like diamond shape on their tail. We're walking towards them. They are not skittish. There you go. Hopefully you saw that. Alright, we're out for breakfast now. We stopped by Bagels & Co. And just in case you're curious, it's kosher. So we're gonna, yeah, well actually that's the way to show it, I guess. But yeah, it should be pretty fun. Betsy came here earlier and she got some good stuff, so I'm excited. Alright, we're done with breakfast. It was really good. I mean, you can't really trust me for bagels, but yeah, I thought it was really good. And as Betsy looked it up, and it comes highly recommended by the internet, so it can't be bad.
Kosher too.
Yeah, and kosher too, as I said. But we're now gonna walk through Central Park. We're back in Central Park to the Metropolitan Museum of Art, where we will continue our Meg Ryan tour of New York, since they have scenes from there in When Harry Met Sally. Marionette Theater, Huga. You'll get that joke if you've seen Frozen, the musical. Back in the Shakespeare Garden. I don't know if I mentioned this the last time we were in here, but all of these flowers are mentioned in Shakespeare plays or sonnets. And you can see, you know, they have these quotations to explain what's here. Even though I don't like The Winter's Tale, it's pretty cool. Little known fact about these trees, these are actually Ents. They've just been frozen for a while. Treebeard has yet to call them into action. Okay, it turns out we couldn't film in the Met, so that's probably why you didn't see much. And then there were issues like, if they owned it, you could take a picture, but if they didn't own it, you couldn't take a picture. So we just said, screw it. But general view, really cool.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
Yeah, we went on a highlights tour, and the docents there were just, or at least the one that we went on, was super knowledgeable. So I would highly recommend doing a highlights tour if, well, there's several throughout the day, so you can easily get one on one. But, and the other cool thing is, our tickets, we bought them on a Friday the 18th. They're good through Sunday the 20th, so we can go back. and there's a little bottom part with a QR code that save that, because we'll scan that and get tickets for the next day, which will probably go back tomorrow. So a couple tips for you, even if we didn't show you anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, now we're walking to the subway station because we're gonna take a long trip for dinner. We're gonna go to Staten Island for Enoteca Maria, which is a restaurant run by a different grandmother of an immigrant family every night. I'll give you more details when we're there, but it should be pretty cool. All right, we're here, and you know, it's completely free. That's one thing you should know if you're gonna go to Staten Island, or Enoteca Maria more specifically. Do not buy a ticket to the Staten Island Ferry. Apparently that's a tourist scam. I'll tell you, if you don't want to go to the islands for whatever reason, which I can't comprehend, I don't recommend that, honestly. This is a pretty good view of it that you get completely for free, just taking the Staten Island Ferry. But frankly, just go to the islands, it's worth it. Alright, we're here, and it's a good thing we got a reservation because they are completely booked tonight. And then another note, or a couple notes, really, if you want to come here, as it's cash only, so know that. And then also, I think they're only open Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, so you can only go those days of the week, obviously. So a couple notes if you want to come here. You can look them up online, just Enoteca Maria / Nonas of the World. Okay. So the featured Nona tonight is from Cabo Rojo, Puerto Rico. And you can see her options are these first three. And then the rest is by Nona Adelina, I guess, who is Italian. Serves a lot of Italian dishes. So I don't know to go with the special Nona, or the featured Nona, or the regular. Food has arrived.
Yum, yum, yum.
Betsy got the lasagna bianca.
Yep.
Dad got the veal. I got the Puerto Rican dish, which is pork shoulder, rice, and then an avocado salad. And Mom, what salad did you get?
It's a pear gorgonzola salad.
There you go.
And
It all looks pretty good. All right, we had to get desserts, and these are all from the Italian Nona. But we got a cannoli right there, strawberry sponge cake, what looks like caramel, or I don't know, something like that. And then an assortment of Italian cookies. These all should be pretty good.
Well, we're not in New York anymore.
Now, it's been like 2 weeks since our trip. We're off doing our new video, but we never actually filmed an outro in New York, so we are doing that now.
Yeah.
We didn't say what we thought of Enoteca Maria. I really liked it. It was actually surprisingly affordable, really. Like, it's just, the entrees are about $20–25. What I would say is we weren't able to connect it with our trip to Ellis Island and the Statue of Liberty because we went on a Tuesday, and we booked that before we knew that Enoteca Maria is only open Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. If you can combine those, ideally like on a Thursday, because Ellis Island would be a little bit less busy than on a weekend, I think that's perfect, because you know, you catch the ferries to Ellis Island and the Statue of Liberty and the ferry to Staten Island in the same spot. So that's really the ideal situation.
Otherwise, it's a long trek if you're not staying somewhere nearby.
It's a long trek just for a meal.
But you did get to do the Staten Island Ferry, which is really cool.
Yeah. And then this is our last video. I don't know if we made that clear enough of the New York trip. We did a lot of stuff that we couldn't really film on Saturday. One that we can recommend is we did a Broadway tour, Broadway Up Close, and that was really enjoyable. It was about like an hour and a half, and the person was a I don't want to say backup dancer.
He was an actor.
A chorus. It was in the chorus. And anyways, so he was really knowledgeable, and it was, you know, about 30 bucks. Anyways, Broadway Up Close is what you'd need to Google if you wanted to do it. But otherwise, yeah, we had a great time in New York. And
yeah, and now on to more stuff.